Take a deep breath, as if you're about to blow up a huge balloon. Exhale all your sleepiness into it, and then, poof! It's now flying away.
Makes me laugh every time. Makes me laugh every time.
Relaxing days like this are nice. Let's take it easy.
Makes me laugh every time. Makes me laugh every time.
First, get into position like this. Then move like that. Yep, that's it.
Makes me laugh every time. Makes me laugh every time. Makes me laugh every time.
For all this time living in the city, I still miss my medicine.
Relaxing days like this are nice. Let's take it easy.
Итак, меня слышно. Меня слышно, должно быть. Вау, тут Нила танцует. Так, давай погоним. Сегодня погоним. Хотел уже было сказать по сюжету, но не по сюжету, а по заданию легенд на хиды, что ли. Почему в Геншине до сих пор нельзя на карте увидеть какую-нибудь пометку по поводу того, в какой именно стране мы выполняем ежедневки? А то всю карту пролистывать в ее поиске — это неудобно и скучно, и нудно, и... Так, подожди, стоп, а у нас сегодня Льюэ? И один квест как раз-таки вчерашний, потому что я его начал делать. Как, ну, в смысле, начал делать? Я принес тренировочное чучело челику, и, видимо, там у сюжетки предложение. Не у сюжетки, а у ежедневки. Так, а испытание на время — это Эти задания уже я забыл все. Так непривычно после сумерек их делать. Там бочки стоят. А, да, это бочки, но они не взрывные бочки, я уже хотел немножко плохих вещей наделать. Так, а вот я насколько помню, по-моему, мы можем просто вот так сделать. Это вроде как очень глупая ежедневка, которую можно не проходить, а просто срезать весь путь. Главное успеть, не профукать. Ну вот. Так, почему у меня... это две башни надо сломать. Я думал, почему у меня две ежедневки сразу показываются. Так, ребята, я вам тут пришел немножко снести крышу, но вы не волнуйтесь, это ненадолго. Или надолго. Что со мной происходит? Господи. Ой, я понял, что у меня отряд не мой мейновский, поэтому... Я даже не знаю, как вам тут все устроить. Разруху. Ладно, убивать я их не буду. Мне лень, мы идем дальше. Сегодня максимально быстро хочу слить смолу и ежедневки. Прям вообще на них не задерживаться, то... Таблет. А где? А вот здесь. Может, стоило отряд поменять свой? Хотя нафига надо. И так справимся. Сегодня, может быть, на боссов надо походить. Ай. Да, это неприятно было. А кто? А почему? У меня был сагрен там челик. Не знаю, что я ему сделал, но он исчез уже. Так, а вот вас надо скинуть. Я лезть за вами не хочу. Так, еще ежедневки есть. Где-то еще... А, ну да, в Маштате последняя. А что там, кстати, надо было сделать? А, ну это помочь с тренировкой вот ей. А, нет, это не тренировка, это как раз таки потому, что я отдал ей чучело и... Что ты делаешь? Готовились к отборочным соревнованиям World of Warriors. Но мне никогда не стать такой же сильный, как же. Нужно больше взять... Нет, это тот стандартный дефолтный квест. Так, а как я реально это сделаю? Может быть, бумерангом? Ай! Одну не задел. Реально, есть ли какой-то способ бумерангом это сделать? Мне кажется, не особо. Не. А за барбарную ешку? А надо... Так, я не хотел. Я, конечно, могу отряд поменять. Вау, Барбара работает хорошо здесь. Давай сразу сдадим. Сразу все сдадим. Чтобы далеко не бегать.
Thank you for
К звездам и безднам.
Ad Astra.
Экспедиции закончились, слава богу. Наверное, я нормализовал график, а то обычно последние... Ой, не обычно, а последние дни я сюда прихожу, и у них экспедиции не закончены. Так, что у нас тут? Заявки в друзья. Не хочу я тебя. Подожди, стой, мне показалось или... Мне показалось или... Окей. Хотя это странно. Ладно. Надо было кое-что просто проверить. Почта это что у нас? Это награды. Какие награды за отметки и за Twitch? Что тут вы мне расскажете интересного? Мероприятие. О, это на следующие баннеры. Блин. Но следующие баннеры, наверное, надо будет крутить обязательно. Тут два персонажа, которых у меня нету. Как минимум в коллекцию их выбить. Во-вторых, Тарталия и Мико это то, что мне надо. А что здесь за лук? Полярная звезда? Это что, это лук на Тарталию, типа, якобы, или на кого это лук? Может, мне баню с оружием крутить? На кого полярная звезда подойдет хорошо? Я просто думал, там будет небесное крыло на Тартале какой-нибудь. Так. Смолу слить надо немножко. Давай на басов пойду. Это должно быть быстро. Ну, Тарталия точно быстро. А Джаха как получится там уже. Но обычно... Обычно это не супер быстро происходит. Но все равно.
This opportunity is quite hard to come by. Well then, amuse me. Surrender is a valid option. I promise I'll be gentle.
Ладно, я хп себе слил, но плевать.
Guess I should take you more seriously.
Give up.
Your strength is praiseworthy. I too shall use all of mine. So, don't you dare disappoint me. Foul legacy, the devouring deep.
Так. Катсцену мы это знаем все наизусть. Так что досматривать не будем. Горло першит у меня ужасно. А еще и собру. Угу. Делюк, ты можешь, пожалуйста, ударить и не улетать? То же самое касается Беннета. Почему ты не зарядил ульту?
I must leave no stone. Don't waste my time.
Ну и куда ты ушел? Ну, господи. Надо было все телепортироваться.
It's nothing.
И так, может быть, ладно, потом Анжаху убью. Пойду сейчас на сюжет. А это что, рыжий клен, это этот самый? Это на казах у меня еще квест не выполнен. Госпожа мудрости, это оно? Странно, новое соревнование. Это ивент, да? Да. Тогда сюда пойду сначала. Куда мне идти? В город Сумеру. Там какой-то мужичок просил нас рассказать побольше про свои сны. Потому что для сумерцев это что-то ненормальное. Вау, прям тут на улице собрались.
Sorry to interrupt, everyone. We finally have some real dream experts joining us. Esteemed experts, this way, please. Now, if anyone
Эксперты по
has any
снам, да.
They must be dream experts from another land. Great.
Oh, I have a question. Me first. Me first.
No rush. Everyone, please line up and ask in an orderly fashion.
На самом деле, насколько интересная тема про сны. Ну, вообще, сны — это интересная штука, и насколько мы это обесцениваем, потому что реально для нас это просто как обычное явление. Хотя, если задуматься, это же реально что-то странное и непонятное очень.
My question is simple.
Я вообще
My
обожаю
everyday life
тему
is very
снов.
difficult, so I would like to become a slime
Там
in my
очень
dreams.
много о чем есть
How can I
задуматься и
do that?
поговорить. Здесь за днем тружусь, что есть силы, я во сне хочу быть слаймом. Ой, господи, это... Это, я надеюсь, у нас не... Отсылки там на какое-нибудь мое перерождение в слизь или типа того. Паймон уже видела такой сон, ну конечно.
Paimon became an animal slime. Paimon was shot by an adventurer's arrow and flew in the sky all night long.
Из-за чего стала мишенью для лука, искательница приключений, всю ночь пролетала в небе.
The second time, Paimon became a dendro slime.
О, Паймон эксперт по снам в слизи. Там мужик такой, бля, что за хуйню она несет?
Oh, it was super painful.
Привет.
The third time, Paimon became a cryo slime. In the end, Paimon was captured by a chef and turned into a smoothie.
Нет, не буду срисяк.
And the fourth time, Paimon became a powerful geo
Ну,
slime.
интересно, людям на ютубе вообще хоть что-то, блядь, в этой жизни интересно, кроме как оценить свой аккаунт?
Paimon.
В четвертый раз Паймон превратилась в сильного геослайма и решила отомстить лесному кабану.
But then the boar showed up with all of its relatives and Paimon lost again.
Wait, why did all of
Ладно, у
your
Паймона
dreams
очень
end so
странные сны, мы поняли.
tragically?
Because slimes are monsters, even though they look cute, they usually cause trouble and end up getting killed by adventurers. Things don't tend to end well for monsters. Believe Paimon.
Как же хочется ее прервать, но если она тоже искательница приключений,
I
ничего.
suppose I just want to
Не
experience a
согласен
different
вообще ни с
life,
чем.
but it seems that becoming a
Еще я что-то
monster would
скипнул.
be even worse than my current life. Maybe I'd be happier if I became just a regular finch or fish.
Превращение, да, в обычного зяблика или рыбу.
Expert is way easier than Paimon imagined. Next!
Oh, it's my turn. Esteemed expert, I want to know what posture I should sleep in
so I can have the same dream as the one I had last night.
Well?
Нет, тоже любопытный эксперт. Может быть, реально надо просто объяснить, что сон это полный рандом, и это никак не контролируется.
First, why don't you tell Paimon about the dream you want to have?
Ой, они сейчас начнут заниматься вот этим вот, как бы это назвать, я даже не знаю. Не то что обманом.
Oh, it's quite
В общем, будет
ordinary.
советовать не работающие
I
методы,
sat
лишь бы они
and
отстали,
chatted
так
with
что
my
ли?
wife on a sunny day, listening to the breeze blowing through the valley.
Why don't you just find your wife and talk with her? There's no need to wait for a dream.
Well, unfortunately, she passed away.
Oh. Sorry. Paimon shouldn't have assumed anything.
No, it's fine. I didn't make that clear. I just want a chance to see her.
Если уснуть, глядя на фотографию.
It's not really about posture.
Ну, кстати, это может повысить шансы, наверное.
Falling asleep is probably way more important.
Да.
Oh, is that all I have to do?
Think about it. If you're the one thinking about her, and you're the one that'll be dreaming about her,
You do have a point. I'll give it a try tonight.
Oh, my turn. I want to know the name of the plant in my dream.
I want to bring the souvenir box to my room into my dream.
Насколько же люди тут в Сумеру переоценивают сны. И думают, что это какая-то очень четкая, жесткая система. Либо какой-то инструмент. Которым можно вот так вот управлять по своему желанию.
Flying over the wasteland last night. Does that have any kind of special meaning?
Hey, no rush! One at a time! Their questions were way too difficult. We don't actually know anything more than they do. We're just more experienced dreamers, that's all.
Их не интересует ответы, но
You
разве...
have a point. It's more rewarding to explore and contemplate the meaning of a question than to focus on the answer itself. Right now, these people are like wanderers who've starved for 3 days and 3 nights and are desperate to replenish their energy. And now that Paimon has said that, you know who comes to mind?
Вообще не подумал бы связать это с Нахидой никак.
Bingo! If
Ну,
she was
окей.
here, she'd probably be making some similar analogy. Unfortunately, she's super busy
Больше
right
похоже на
now,
Пайма, чем на
and may
Нахиду.
not have time for
Какой
gatherings
прикольный
like
это
this.
слайм нарисован, или что это?
Dear experts, we have another guest
И
who
от
would like
Нахида,
to
да?
consult you.
But you saw how we answered all the questions just now. We're not really all that knowledgeable.
Ah, but this guest is rather special.
Угу.
My question is, why didn't you immediately tell me about such an interesting
Да, кстати, Нахида очень сильно связана со снами, поэтому... Действительно, ведь это очень важный персонаж в таком месте. В таких диалогах.
Interesting events like a moment of dreams don't happen every day after all. No matter how busy things are, I'd still set aside some time to check it out. Anyway, I really didn't expect to meet you here. Oh, right! If there's anyone that understands dreams, it's you! You're not wrong. Alright, they can ask me anything. The more interesting, the better.
И что, вы не знаете, что спросить?
Huh? What's wrong? You're all so excited to
Они
know me,
стесняются Нахиды,
What? Even so,
потому что она
it's
Архонт.
not like I look super intimidating or anything, right? And in terms of reputation and renown, you've also done many great things in Sumeru, yet they didn't even flinch at you. Alas, the interesting questions have all vanished in an instant.
Да ладно, чего вы загнобили девочку маленькую, господи.
I don't want to get in the way of the original purpose of a moment of dreams, which is to let people gather here and freely share their marvelous dreams. Now the atmosphere here is like water poured into a container. The water is more secure and settled, but it has lost its free-flowing nature from the river. I just want it to be another drop in the water, not the cold and restrictive container. She's soaking. Hey! It's alright, everyone! No need to be shy. The Dendro are...
Почему они ей не доверяют так?
Please, just go ahead and ask. Otherwise, she'll leave.
All right. I'll give it a try.
Oh, it's the slime guy.
Любитель слаймов.
Drop the nicknames, would you? Besides, I don't want to become a slime anymore. Maybe a finch or fish is more suitable for me.
I see. So you want to become a small animal in your dreams, right? Why do you think that sounds good to you?
I guess I just want to experience something different. My everyday life is nothing but
Ой,
the
она, может
same.
быть, будет давать им советы более дельные для реальной жизни, чем для снов.
Sky is right above me and the ocean just over the horizon, yet I remain caged in a life of monotony.
So you want to experience something new in your dreams? Sorry. I'm getting a little confused.
Почему это на его не стал
Why don't you
рыбой?
seek out some new
Интересный вопрос на
experiences in
самом
your
деле.
life?
Because if I don't
Надо бы
work,
пойти
I
заняться
won't have any
этим.
mora. Sure, I don't want to be out hammering nails and cutting wood every day, but I have aging parents and young children to take care of.
Потому что я должна работать, чтобы были деньги. Когда ты успел переодеться в женщину? Я не хочу каждый день забивать гвозди и пилить дрова.
By the time this all dawned on me, I realized that my life has already been filled to the brim by trifling matters, and I have no more freedom.
But if that's the case, then even if you became a flying bird or swimming fish,
Ну тогда, ну, не смысл-то не в этом, смысл просто повеселиться, Алена Хида.
the reason
Ты чё
is
душишь?
you've already been caged. It doesn't matter what your physical body turns into. Your mind...
Really? That sounds pretty terrible. Then what should I do?
I don't know everything that you're going through, but how about replacing your hammer?
Huh?
That's right. Having worked for such a long time, you of all people must know what makes a good hammer.
Почему вы ей женский пол приписали внезапно?
Well, of course. A good hammer needs to be heavy enough to drive the nail in with just a couple taps. And the handle has to have a good grip to it. Not to come to think of it, I haven't replaced my current hammer in quite some
Реально,
time.
зачем? В чем смысл поменять молоток?
Replace it. Then decorate the handle with something you like. Maybe some ornaments, fur, or hard leather wrapping.
That makes sense. I think it'd give me a good boost of energy at work.
A new sense of adventure often begins with the little things in life. You don't need to become a bird in the air or a fish in the sea. You only need to do your best in life, and all those things you cherish will become your source of happiness.
Yes. Yes, I get it now. This is a real eye-opener for me.
Я словно прозрела, я
I'll
не
go and
могу.
pick out a new hammer right away. No, I should make one of my own. Thank you, great Dendro Archon.
Сколько уже обнов Геншина переводчики путают пола персонажей? Как вы, не знаю, даете им задания на переводы? Почему пола перепутаны? Пола, полы, полы. Кто? Хуй знает.
Actually, I didn't really understand the problem. Huh? I gave him that advice because I once saw a worker doing the same thing. Whenever he became tired, he would look at some names on the handle of his tool. After a moment, he'd start to smile. It really surprised me at the time. My guess is that the names on the handle were of important people to him. After observation, I know this kind of behavior motivates people. But why is that? Is it because of excitement, anticipation, or helplessness? I really don't know. And even if I could know what's going through his mind... Oh, Paimon gets what you mean. Huh. Paimon had no idea it takes you so much effort to understand these kinds of things. That's why I was a bit nervous just now. But luckily, seeing his happy face in the end reassured me that I didn't say anything wrong. Don't mind me, though. This is just my way of learning. Hey, don't forget about Paimon! Thanks, you too. That makes me feel a lot better. Let's move...
I already asked the experts my question earlier, but
Вы
I
все
wanted
тут
to
уже
hear
вопросы
the
задали.
Dendro Archon's response too.
Мы сейчас будем по второму кругу идти.
What should I do if I want to see my deceased wife in my dreams every night?
Тебе не надо видеть ее во снах каждый раз.
Longing for the deceased.
Нет, она не помнит.
Even if you keep reliving those beautiful memories, it'll only highlight the emptiness in your real life. If your wife were still alive, she certainly wouldn't want to see you like this, would she?
No, I suppose not. But our time together in my dreams is not just reliving our past together. I don't know. Maybe it's because
Такое ощущение, как у нее мешки
I
под
miss her
глазами
too
нарисованы.
much.
Либо это просто
But it's really as if she had come back to life in my
такой
dreams.
дизайн у всех моделек, либо он реально очень уставшим выглядит.
She even remembers each and every dream. After I wake up and then continue dreaming again later, we can pick up our conversation right where we last left off.
That's really amazing. Statistically speaking, continuous dreams are extremely rare.
It's almost as if my wife has obtained a second life in my dreams. But the more vivid she appears, the emptier I feel, and the more...
Maybe all of this is rooted in your deep longing for her. Were there any unresolved matters or regrets between the two of you?
I don't know. I suppose my biggest regret is that I couldn't spend the rest of my life with her. I really felt like I was ready to move on. I wouldn't be so hesitant now if it weren't for these hyper-realistic dreams I've been having.
Huh. You know, they say that whatever's on your mind... But dreams are and will forever be just dreams. It's not good to be overly obsessed with dreams. All it'll do is fill up your mind and eat away at your thoughts.
Yes, I know. That's why I'm also a little disappointed in myself. I still need to take care of our child.
Живи ради ребенка, мужик.
It's probably not good to let her see me in such a state. Anyway, thanks for your advice. Great day.
Следующий вопрос.
I'm a little worried about him. I hope he can find a way. I think I can handle things from here. You don't need to stay here if you find it boring. You're here to have a good time, after all.
У нас квест с тобой, Нахида. Мы не можем уйти. Позаботьтесь о расстроенном... А, нам зачем чуваком идти? Офига, что ты так много НПС? Мы можем с каждым поговорить. Really?
Are you feeling any better now?
Ой, я начал сразу с него нечаянно.
Yes. I think the Dendro Archon made a really good point. I need to stop dwelling on my wife like this and move on with my life. Now that I think about it, my wife and I always meet at a familiar place in my dreams. I know where that place exists in reality, but it's a bit far and dangerous.
О, мы
I
пойдем
don't
с
dare
ним.
to go there on my own.
Я думал, это квест про Нахиду, а не про этого
At
же
the same
чувака.
time, I feel as if I should go and have a look anyway. Otherwise, I'll keep on feeling like everything is covered in a haze. Once I can stop dreaming about that place, I'll probably be able to get my life back together. Actually, you two are adventurers, right? If it's okay with you.
Yeah, it might also be a good chance for us to unwind. Even if you can't see your wife there, taking in some nice scenery will definitely help cheer you up.
Yeah, I hope so too.
All right, go ahead and get yourself ready then.
Зачем рассказывать? Ну окей, чисто для инфы.
Are you headed off to some interesting place without telling
Ты сама
me?
сказала, иди гуляй, отстань от меня.
Huh? Wait, aren't you supposed to be answering
Что теперь
questions?
пристало?
I just finished, and they really got a lot out of it. So many interesting and novel thoughts. Anyway, it looks like you're going somewhere.
Oh, there's no need to trouble you, great Dendro Archon.
No need to stand on ceremony. Besides, I wouldn't have asked to come along if I didn't have a good reason. I wanted to use this opportunity to discuss with you some things that are puzzling me right now.
Huh. I didn't know the great Dendro Archon could become puzzled too.
I'm not all that different from you, you know. Alright.
О, у меня есть шанс поговорить с другими людьми.
I didn't expect the Dendro Archon to attend this event in...
Такое даже во сне не приснится, да уж.
After talking so much about dreams, I'm feeling a little bit sleepy.
What a lucky day. Just wait till my friends here.
Ладно, ничего интересного.
I
Павлин.
wish my dreams could be a little more practical, you know? Maybe something like becoming rich and famous overnight.
Так, мы идем куда? Что там за место такое? Отрядик поменять мне, пожалуйста, можно? Мы просто идем на гору. Это то место, которое ты хотел увидеть.
It's always nice to go for a leisurely stroll.
Huh. Do adventurers often go to places like this? Huh. I guess so.
So, this is where you always meet your wife in your dreams?
Yes, for the most part. Our place
На
is on
самой
the summit,
вершине.
just up ahead. When I saw her in my dreams, we didn't do anything but talk about ordinary, mundane topics. I'd tell her about our daughter, Haidar, and she always listened intently. She would also reminisce about the past with me, telling me interesting stories and cracking jokes. It feels like no matter how long we may chat, it's never enough.
Sometimes, it's the little things in life that matter the most. This is the part I'm a little puzzled about. I'm very familiar with dreams, and normally, they lack logic and continuity. But you said she could remember
Что?
what I had told her
Ты
before,
вообще мир
right?
переворачиваешь мне.
That's right. She always listened to me carefully in real life, and now she's doing the same in my dreams. She always surprises me with some details from our lives in the real world.
Whoa, that's pretty weird. However, the problem is that his dreams have too much structure and continuity. For example, a loud noise outside your window in the real world could cause your dream self to get loaded into and fired. Another example. If you're thirsty in the real world, then you might find yourself trudging through a desert in your dream. But the appearance of your wife seems unusually stable and unaffected by any outside interference.
I don't understand it either. But I have no reason to suspect or reject these dreams. They're too beautiful.
But I still want to figure out the how and the why. These kind of dreams are novel to me as well. Let's go. Just think of it as a nice little hike to the top of the mountain.
Может, надо понаблюдать за тем, как этот чувак спит. Может, кто-то над ним колдует. Чтобы он видел один и тот же сон. Так, ладно, мы залезем сюда своими силами, да? Никакого лифта и ничего подобного. Ну ладно, тут недалеко идти. Я размечтался. О, это что такое? Почему это здесь? Это по квесту появилось, или я тут ни разу не был? Стой, оно открывается, когда я подхожу поближе, да? А если я отойду, оно... Да, оно заблокируется обратно. А что ты предлагаешь с мультиплеере это открыться? Это как-то жестко очень. Либо есть какая-то точка, где... Так, тут сразу два открыты. Ну вот так, просто встать в центре. Окей, это легко было. На самом деле. Даже метку ставить не надо было. Я просто думал, это реально мультиплеер делается. Тут даже домик есть. О, за Нахиду поиграем.
Are you going to fight too, Nahida? Of course. This is all part of our little trip. Committed to memory.
И это все, что ли? Это весь геймплей за Нахиду был? Как-то очень тухло пока что. Мы реально тут спать будем, наверное, потому что эта локация включила ночь, когда я пришел сюда по заданию. Ну, точнее, пришел днем, а потом в касцене тут сразу ночь была. Мне кажется, тут имеет смысл времени суток для этого квеста, поэтому они, наверное, сильно перевели в ночь.
I've yet to see anything strange about this place. I do not plan to deny the power of longing. Such an intense but unquantifiable emotion could indeed have the power to organize dreams. His wife must be a really amazing person. Huh? Wait, where'd he go?
Oh, so you are waiting for me here? Well, guess what? I've brought someone amazing with me. When the DenKa Archon said she wanted to come with me, I could hardly believe it. I'll bring Haidar once I'm more familiar with the way here. She's been telling me that she really misses you.
Huh? What's wrong with him? There's nobody there.
Wait, Minar. Don't go that way.
Это
It's
флешбэк.
dangerous.
О, это флешбеки. Они тут были реальные. Она здесь умерла, наверное. И это у него осталось травмой.
Catch him!
Она еще и сбросилась со скалы, что ли.
Luckily he didn't fall. But what was all that rambling about? He's in the dream now. What he said just now matches almost perfectly with the dreams he's described to us earlier. Oh, so he fell asleep and started to have the same dream? I find it a little strange as well, but we mustn't awaken someone while they're sleepwalking. All we can do is sit here.
Huh? Minar. Where's Minar?
Oh, good! You're finally awake!
What happened? Huh? Sleepwalking? Oh, right. It was all just a dream. The moment I reached the summit, I saw my wife, Minar, sitting there, and walked over to her. After I introduced her to you, she seemed a little flustered and started walking away. I told her to stop because of the cliff, and then she seemed to suddenly disappear. A strong wind started to blow around me and the sky grew dark. When I realized something wasn't right, I woke up.
That sounds pretty wild. Maybe you were just too tired.
I don't think so. I slept a lot yesterday, and I don't feel very sleepy
Может,
now.
реально не высыпается.
Maybe we've affected the way his subconscious constructs dreams by following him here. Anyway, all that matters is that you woke up safe and sound.
I think I know what happened now. I'm sorry. If it weren't for you, I would have fallen.
Let's head back now. Don't come back to this place again for the time being.
Oh, okay.
Nahida, what's on your mind? Paimon's a little worried now. We still don't have enough evidence to work off of, so it's hard to draw any reliable conclusions yet. But I'm concerned that Ilmon's case may not be unique to him. Oh, right! Come to think of it, there were lots of people from the event who had vivid memories of their dreams. Right. And not only at a moment of dreams, there may be people like this all across Sumeru. We need to understand what's happening and the rate of its development as soon as possible. Then there's no time to lose. Stop standing there, Ilmon. Let's go!
Они очень сильно, может быть, увлеклись все с нами и специально что-то мутят нездоровую хрень, чтобы видеть сны более подробно, и это сказывается как-то плохо на них. Так, нам надо возвращаться туда же.
Oh, you're back already. How'd it go?
We have an emergency on our hands. Please notify everyone here that while they can continue to discuss their dreams, they mustn't try to visit or recreate the locations and scenes that they have been experiencing in them.
What? All right, if that's the wish of the great Dendro Archon. But could you at least tell me what happened?
Но это не может на всех так влиять, либо это уже реально какой-то заговор.
I see. I never knew even a dream could be so dangerous. Don't worry. I'll be sure to notify all the event participants and inform the other staff members about what has happened. Using the event registration list, I should be able to contact more people that were interested in dreams and warn...
Thank you. That would be very helpful.
Let me confirm if all of today's participants are still here. Atta has already left. It seemed that he was on his way to make a hammer, so that shouldn't be a problem. Oh, wait a second. Where's Katya? Has anyone seen Katya? Has she
Katya.
already left?
Oh, I think she already left. She said there was somewhere she wanted to go.
Oh no. Did she want to look for the place from her dreams too? Can you tell us where she went?
Yes, she did briefly mention it. Somewhere near...
Alright, thank
А, кстати, у нас все время же, по-моему, в задании легенд мы идем в данж какой-то. Или это не всегда так было?
Please help us tell the others not to do anything reckless.
Sure thing. Who would have known things would have turned out like this?
Тын 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 тын. Тырын тын 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 тын. Тыры-тын. Там пещера какая-то есть? Ой, там что-то светилось под деревом, я видел.
Look, she's sitting over there and surrounded by monsters. Come on, let's rescue her.
Она просто сидит, она типа спит уже. Я хочу на это посмотреть. А, реально, сидит, балдеет. Мать. Все нормально. О, мы за Нахиду играем опять.
Hey. Positions.
А как
Let's dance.
связь это работает, когда мы дендеры урон наносим именно? Напомните ко мне.
I see everything. She seems to be in the same condition as Ilman earlier. Yes, but luckily she hasn't been injured or jolted awake yet.
See you tomorrow, Professor Aisha. Huh? Why am I back here again? Dreaming? But what about Professor
Как ты спала сидя?
Oh, I see.
Объясни мне.
It was all just a dream. Well, that makes sense.
Huh? What's it?
Nearly 20 years, and it still hasn't bloomed.
Не почти 20 лет прошло,
Does
мать,
it
ты
have
долго
something
спала.
to do with your dream? Please, tell us.
Sorry. I'm still feeling a little groggy. Alright. Where to start? Right. This plant. So, Professor Aisha gave me this plant just before she left. She was a good friend of my parents, and my first real tutor. She was also an outstanding Amorta researcher. In addition to her extraordinary academic talents, she was also skilled in combat, and would accept lots of work from the Adventurers Guild.
Oh, so you mean she's left on an adventure?
Yes. When I was about 10 years old, she told me that she must go look for the secrets of the Abyss. I grabbed hold of her and wouldn't let go. I didn't know what the Abyss was. I just knew that she was like family to me. She hugged me, and we cried for some time until I fell asleep. When I woke up, I was already back home. She still decided to leave, but had left behind a letter for me saying that she claimed that investigating the Abyss could help more ordinary people protect the people, and she had obtained some important evidence during her past adventures. If she didn't set off right away, she might...
Guess Ad Astra Abyssosque isn't just a slogan.
She left a seed in the letter, telling me that if it sprouted and bloomed, then she'd come back no matter what sort of risky situation she was in. She said she looked forward to seeing me all grown up. But strangely, I've tried watering it, feeding it, everything I could think of. But I've never been able to get it to bloom. I even went to ask the Amorta researchers, and they couldn't explain it either.
I have a look at the plant?
Of course. I was hoping the great Dendro Archon could help me solve this problem.
Ну давай, это обычный сорняк. Заявка мир. Ты вовремя, мужик.
Huh? We've never seen that look on Nahida's face before.
Шо? Шо не так с цветочком? Умоляющий помощи взгляд. Хрена себе вывели.
She looks a little unwell. Hold on, we'll be right back. What's wrong, Nahida? You can't tell what's wrong with the plant either? No, I immediately understood what's happening with that plant. This plant is not known to the academic world. It's a new species that our teacher managed to cultivate by some special means. Judging by its features, I can tell from the moment it sprouted it'll never be able to bloom. It can't be.
Там что-то светится. Почему?
It means that this Professor Aisha she keeps mentioning might have foreseen the danger and was prepared to never return. From my experience observing people, she would undoubtedly regard this as a brutal revelation. When forced to confront such brutal truths, people may break down into tears, talk nonsense, or lose their tempers. I know she has to face the truth, but at the same time, yeah, that's a tricky one. Seems like you've already got a good idea of the feelings she might have... Wouldn't that mean I'm just pushing it all on you? It's alright. There are all kinds of people, and the examples you observed are just the most extreme cases.
Пускай сердится, мне-то что?
Let's go back and tell her.
Вау. Переходик через воду, какой имба.
It'll never bloom? But how's that possible? If a plant is unable to bloom, doesn't that mean it can't reproduce either? All that's left for it to do is slowly wither away. Are you saying she never intended to return?
But she meant well. Since the separation was inevitable, she hoped that you would be able to come to grips with such a cruel parting a little later in life. Yeah, her love, care, and attention to you, all those warm
Она
moments
просто
were real.
напиздела. Я не люблю такое. Я не люблю, когда
I guess she
люди,
had hoped that you could
ну, типа,
understand
как
and
воруют во
respect her
благо, но
choice
при этом
after
это какая-то
learning the
хуйня по
truth.
итогу.
I see. Sorry, I don't want to sound ungrateful, but it's just so much to take in.
Простите, я не показаться неблагодарный, просто...
The dreams are so beautiful. Yet reality is heartlessly cold. I really thought she had come back. I had so much to tell her.
These dreams may not be as pure and beautiful as they seem. Some kind of power may be exploiting your feelings.
Really?
Там мужик под деревом что-то ищет. Вот этот квест про мечту мужика, который я взял, но еще не выполнял.
Please return to the event and ignore any further temptations from your dreams.
I see. Thank you for rescuing me. Otherwise, I wouldn't have anything left to remember her by.
Thanks, Traveler in Paimon. She seems to have finally accepted the truth. I saw her waver the moment you mentioned love. It was almost like a gentle rain, arriving just in time to put up... It's because people have something called empathy. Empathy? I see. This is valuable knowledge indeed. By the way, you said there may be something that's trying to exploit their feelings. Yes. What's common between Ilmon and Katya's cases is that they've both lost someone dear to them, and now they get to meet the people they cherish in their dreams again. And the people feel more real than anything a regular dream could hope to create. Instead of interpreting it as a result of their longing, I have to consider a more antagonistic explanation. Yeah, they're just causing these people to dream. What are This is exactly what we need to investigate. Anyway, let's pay another visit to a moment of dreams. I have a bad feeling about all this.
Только, пожалуйста, не телепортируйся меня, спасибо. Я хотел посмотреть, что тут происходит. А, тут даже много мест, чтобы искать. Для подбора. Это мужик, который мечту ищет, да? Ларес не может на самом деле улететь, так? Дай-ка я чекну. Это... Пока длится мечта отслеживать, если я поставлю, то да, это надо здесь искать. Нет, это я потом сделаю как-нибудь. Я не хочу сейчас триггерить еще один квест. Сон о падении. Какое интересное название у квеста. Тут кто-то спит.
We're back. How's everything here?
I am so sorry, Great Dendro Archon. We're still trying to figure out how to explain the whole thing to everyone. Because of your warning, we've brought dreamers here even if they were completely unaware of the danger. But some of them have already fallen asleep, and they haven't woken up for a long time. A moment of dreams is just a small interest group. We don't have enough staff members to handle this.
Just as I expected. It seems my guess was correct.
It's the Dendro Archon. She's back.
What happened? Why have we been gathered here?
Many of you here have been experiencing some beautiful dreams, but I'm sorry to tell you that based on our investigation, there's some kind of conspiracy behind them. Before we learn the truth, please don't try to recreate the scenes in your dreams. Whatever you see, don't be tempted by them.
Huh? But...
I don't think it's a big deal. Aren't we just dreaming? It's not like dreams will have an effect on others.
We've already met 2 people who ran off to the countryside alone and got caught in dangerous situations. That's right! These aren't just dreams! It's serious!
All right, I get it.
So does that mean once we have some conclusive results from the investigation, we can continue to enjoy these dreams?
Yeah, I still want to visit my sister in my dreams.
Все
I'm
будет
sorry
зависеть
if what
от
I'm about to say
результатов.
sounds a little offensive, Great Dendro Archon, but we had a discussion with the folks who just arrived here. In all of our dreams, we were able to reunite with people who were very close to us. They all seemed as if they were alive again, which makes us reluctant to wake up.
Yes, that's also what we've observed in our investigation.
А кто в Геншине может вот с этим
So if the
стоять?
results of this
Такой чел,
investigation would mean an end to those dreams, that'd be quite cruel to us.
который очень сильно связан со снами. Я не помню такого.
All of us understand the danger, but perhaps you can't quite understand just how much those people mean to us. I don't think everyone will be on board with the plan to abandon these dreams for good. Before the conclusion of the investigation, they'll at least want to meet the people in their dreams one last time and say goodbye.
We've never had such a difficult situation before. It appears that not many people are willing to cooperate.
So they still want to return to their dreams despite knowing the danger? That's right. Compared with these sweet and beautiful dreams, our warnings of danger are dull and emotionless. If the more time we waste, the more people will ignore our warnings and return to their alluring dreams. So, what should we do? Seems we have to go into a dream and find out the truth for ourselves. Pedrush, is there anyone here who's experiencing a marvelous dream right now?
Let me think.
Good. Please take us there.
А, мы идем в сон человека, которого
This
спит.
lady refused to heed
Я
our
думал, пойдем
warning,
сами
fell
спать.
asleep here a little earlier.
Так что... Проведайте Дебби. Это кто? А?
She's only asleep and hasn't started sleepwalking. It seems she hasn't sunk too deep into her dream yet. Do we also need to fall asleep if we want to go into her dream? Don't worry about that. I'm Lesser Lord Kusanali after all. Now, don't be nervous. Just close your eyes. Imagine yourselves as waves.
Можно ли самой
crashing
Кусанари
down
сделать,
onto
типа,
the
как-то
beach?
подсознательно пытаясь вспомнить эту самую Рахадивату, которую она не помнит и не понимает, что происходит из-за этого? По-любому с ней развязка кроется.
You slowly wash over the shore and sink into the sand.
Ну давай. Го спать. О,
What's wrong, Mother?
мы видим дорогого нам человека во сне. Все логично.
Really? Paimon didn't notice anything. Anyway, seems like we've made it into the dream. I thought we would arrive at some familiar scene, but whoa! So many giant plants! Even in the... Theoretically, we should have gone straight into Debbie's dream. Anyway, let's see if we can find any leads.
Так. Ну, похоже, вместе мы были уже. Нам надо их всех победить, да? Обязательно. Ой. А сколько можно максимум поместить? 5 штук? Не, смотри-ка, они дамажатся и... Во-первых, от бутонов. Во-вторых, нехило так дамажатся. А просто от гидра не дамажатся, мне интересно, или нет? О, блин, ни хрена себе нахида на самом деле бафует дамаг. Прямо жестко. Я хочу ее в отряд. Что за разлом в пространстве? О, пружинчатый гриб.
A door? Wonder where it could lead.
Ведет
Not like we
никуда.
have any other way to go now. Let's go in and have a look.
О, я такое помню, мы были в такой сцене.
Hey, this place looks familiar. Isn't it Puspa Cafe?
Это же кафе Пупса.
Oh, Paimon sees Debbie. She's right over there. Looks like we've come to the right place. These alluring dreams often portray a scene from real life, which concurs with our previous findings. Really? But what about that space we were in just now? You can't mean this is another collective dream? Yes. Given that so many people have been experiencing these beautiful dreams, I would compare to an interconnected dream. Independent, individual dreams would be much harder to manage and manipulate. Ah, Paimon gets it
Но
now.
каши уже точно не существует, поэтому это вряд ли с этим связано. Кто-то из мудрецов остался, кто ранее занимается, хрен знает.
Oh, but there are some other people next to her. Are they dreaming too? If this space is exclusive to Debbie's dream, then the others beside her are most likely the people she cherishes. Anyway, we should confirm that first. Just... Huh. How do we do that? Just leave it to me.
Короткое нажатие элементарного навыка Нахиды и Короткое нажатие элементарного навыка Нахиды и прикосновение к персонажам позволят услышать их мысли. Окей. Надо попробовать тут прикольчика. Ой, не то. Но можем поговорить только с теми NPC, у которых имя есть, я так понимаю. Прикольно. Попробовал скилл, просто подошел вплотную.
The coffee here still tastes the same as ever. You two have traveled all around Tibet. Surely you've all tasted better coffee than this.
I suppose so, but no matter how good things may be elsewhere, nothing beats the taste of home.
That's right. It's hard to change your tastes.
Anyway, here's to your return home. Welcome.
Это родители? Надо было, наверное, не с нее начинать.
How could they be? Well, I guess it doesn't matter.
Huh? She sounds a little hesitant. I've confirmed that this dream belongs only to Debbie, because... So, this is the power of the Dendro Archon? Paimon, I better watch her thoughts from now on. Don't worry. I don't often use my powers like this. It's rather impolite. Alright. I need to get myself ready. It won't be easy to break it to her.
The Great Dendro Archon! What brings you here?
I'm sorry to interrupt your celebration, but... Have you noticed that what's happening here doesn't quite match up with your memories?
I don't quite understand. Great.
Ты осознаешь, что ты спишь?
The Dendro Archon is trying to say that it's a once-in-a-lifetime opportunity that we're able to gather here.
Hey, how about a cup of coffee for all of you? My treat. We just returned from a fruitful adventure.
Memories. Oh, once-in-a-lifetime opportunity.
Think carefully. You of all people should know what really happened to them.
Они умерли?
Are you sure that meeting here and chatting the day away like this isn't just a product of your own wishful thinking?
Yes. The reports from the Steambird were true. The ship they were on struck a reef and sank. And I never heard from Basima and Gaspar again.
Hey, come on now. What are you talking about, Debbie?
Yeah, trust your memories. Nothing you see here is real.
I get it now. But since it's my dream, it doesn't matter if this is real or not. I enjoy the way things are here. These friends mean the world to me. No, there's nothing wrong with continuing this dream.
I'm worried that if you were to continue dreaming like this, the lines between dreams and reality will gradually... These dreams will always give you what you want, while reality remains full of pain and difficult situations. If you're not careful, you can get hurt.
Don't worry. I still have control. I won't let it go that far.
Are you sure?
Hey, how about we put all this troublesome stuff aside and get back to our coffee and snacks, hmm? Whether it's just a dream or real life, you should be happy.
You can't just brush off something like this. We don't even know how you people got here or where you even came from. Sorry. Paimon didn't mean to upset anyone.
No, it's alright. I understand that you're just trying to look out for me.
It seems that for now, this place is still relatively harmless for you. But I wonder if there's any way to go deeper into the dream.
Huh. Now that you mention it, I once heard a strange voice tell me that there's... I'm not interested in checking it out at the moment, but... Maybe I'll go in and have a look later.
Кто-то заманивает во
Thanks
снах.
for your help. Just as I expected, we're only on the surface of this dream.
Го, глубже во сон. Глубже во сон, что? Глубже в сон, глубже по сну, а вот и вход. А можем еще что-нибудь мысли почитать? Нет, подожди, я не хочу.
It's all just a dream.
Если такой затриггерил, то я не могу уже растриггериться, да? Вас послушать не выйдет вообще. Можно поговорить просто?
I think I...
Hey, what's with the...
Yeah, there's no need to worry about all that.
Ладно, ничего интересного. Ой. Ой-ой-ой. Баги шейдерами. Дождик идет.
What are we doing
Don't panic. This is how dreams work. We've left Debbie's dream, but the dream is still continuing onward. This dream has the ability to create imaginary people, which is why people are so unwilling to wake up.
If it weren't for what we just saw, Paimon might still find that a bit hard to believe.
I have a guess. If these dreams are connected, then the fact that Debbie was able to realize that she was dreaming means that she is not, that the space we're in has been turned upside down. Do you remember the characteristics of dreams that I mentioned earlier?
Oh, right! Dreams are chaotic.
That's right. It's possible that we're heading deeper into this dream now. And the deeper we go, the...
Right! So the answers might be waiting for us deeper in the dream!
Yes, and we should get ready for whatever we may encounter.
Это что за штука? Ой, я за нахиду. Заряженная атака особо не сделала, я уже забыл, что... Подожди, мне кажется, или там... Там курсор как будто мыши вытягивается. Прикольненько. Вот и понятно, что это за штука теперь сразу. На хиде, кстати, не подходит такая анимация бега. Слишком глупая для нее. На клип прикольно смотрится, на Чичи тоже, на Саю, в принципе, тоже, на Дионе как-то тоже не скажу, что подходит, но там без разницы, а вот на Хиде прям странно выглядит. Ой, ребята, привет. Так, их любая стихия дамажит, как я понимаю, это прикольно. Когда они связаны под скиллом на хида. Ой, сундук. А где сундук? Я слышал звук спауна сундучка. Это нормально? А, вот же он. Господи.
And it appears again as soon as the rain stops. It's less like a flower, and more like a dendro slime that's trying to keep out of sight.
Here we go again with Nagita's analogy.
А вот это зачем? Мы даже не можем выйти туда.
Paimon has no clue what's going on anymore. Wait, weren't we already here a little earlier?
Это сон... А, нет. А, да.
Why would he start dreaming again?
Yes, but it seems that the danger isn't enough to stop him from longing.
А что за претензии? Мы же предупреждали его не видеть сны. А что, ему не спать теперь или как? Чего они хотят-то от них?
But fortunately, he already knows this from before.
Он сына привел. Ой, дочь.
Oh, it's you. Incredible. I didn't know you would appear in my dream too.
Did you say dream? Wait, so you know this is a dream?
Of course. Such good things rarely happen to me in real life these days. Here, let me introduce everyone. This is Minar, my wife who I mentioned before. And this is our daughter, Hydar.
Hello. It's a great honor to meet the Dendro Archon.
Whoa, Dad! You know the Dendro Archon? That's amazing! And what's this? Is it a new
Новая игрушка.
No, it's Paimon, not a toy! Anyway, now's not the time for that! Nahida, this doesn't seem to add up with what we were expecting.
You're right.
Oh, right! We didn't see him in a moment of dreams earlier.
Sorry. I just had to make sure that Haidar could get a chance to see her mother. I had gotten pretty familiar with the hike, so I brought Haidar with me.
Yes, I'm glad too. I didn't expect her to grow up so fast. It must have been very hard for him. I regret not being able to fulfill my role as a wife.
No, don't talk like that. Let's leave all that unhappy stuff behind for now. Even if we're in a dream, it's still a blessing that we've been able to reunite in this way.
What should we do now? Should we tell him the truth?
You can let me break the news. I'm sorry, but I should tell you that your dream did not create us. We are real people with our own consciousness. Like the last time we met, we are still investigating this dream.
So you mean there's something nefarious with this dream as well?
Ilmon, what's going on?
It seems the reunion of our family is destined to only be temporary.
Huh? Is Mom leaving?
Maybe. But in all likelihood,
Oh, no, Mom, you can't leave!
I'm afraid I don't quite understand what's going on. Don't worry, Haidar. Mom's not going anywhere. Please, don't cry.
Minar doesn't understand any of this. I'm fully aware that this is a dream, so that's why I've never told her the truth, but never mind. It's not like I would know what to say. I mean, I don't get any of the complicated stuff. But regardless of whether this dream is good,
yes,
then please, let us enjoy this moment for just a while longer. Regardless of whatever caused this dream to come to pass. But does this dream
I'm afraid so.
Okay. I see. Please, come this way.
Прыгай со
The
скалы.
down you go, the more pleasant the dreams become. The answer you're looking for may also be found there.
Thank you for helping us.
You're welcome. It's not like I have any say in the matter. I'm just an ordinary person after all. I'll be right behind you. I should at least let Minar and Haidar know what's going on here. Otherwise, my daughter might be mad at her mother after we wake up.
We're not doing something bad, are we, Nahida?
That depends on how you define good and bad.
Чего вы расскажете?
You go right on ahead.
Cheer up, Dad. And Mommy, too.
Thank you, Haidar. My babe.
Ладно, поехали дальше.
It's the same place again. This place is almost like a flight of stairs that connects all the dreams together.
But they appear to be getting more and more aggressive. Regular stairs wouldn't try to attack us.
Right. Something seems to be off about our theory. Ilmon is clearly aware that he's dreaming, and he's enjoying it. Rather than dreaming on a deeper level, he almost seemed more awake.
I believe we're on the right track, but we just need another explanation. It's not that the dreams are getting deeper, it's the owner's attachment to the dreams that's getting stronger. But you would never mistake dreams for real life, right?
Sometimes, Paimon almost wishes her dreams could be real. But it's just a quick thought. It's not long before Paimon's thinking about other things.
Мгм, да, а еде, о чем же
Real
еще?
beings living in the real world, and that's where our focus should be. This also explains the insubstantiality of our dreams. No matter what they may become, we don't really care. But if we decide to abandon reality and embrace our dreams, then our dreams will become far more substantial.
Oh, wait!
Your mind will begin to build the dream far more attentively, which in turn will make it feel more real. Do you remember how the Akasha can turn dreams into jnana energy? Constructing a realistic dream consumes a similar energy.
Does that mean there's a host of these dreams here like Milu during the Sub-Zero's festival? If we wake that person up, this collective dream will end, right?
Most likely. But the collective dream in Sumeru City was created by the Akasha, and now the Akasha has been turned off. This has nothing to do with the Aranara, and humans are not capable of creating a collective dream, which means...
Это Кусанале? Ой, не Кусанале, это Рукодевата.
That's impossible. But they are probably a scholar of the
Или
academia
ученый из
who had a
Академии, как я думал
complete soul.
сначала.
How did they manage to do it? Yeah, we haven't gotten to the end yet.
Но если он даже стал хозяином сна при помощи Акаши, почему-то другие люди, которые в это все влезли, ведь у них нет Акаши. Активировать кого? Лифт? Прикол. Давай поделимся с этим дурачком.
Make yourselves at home. I'll protect us.
Ой, какая нафиг Барбара? Пять примагемов целых дали. Ребята, вы что так резко? Даже подготовиться не дали. Ну да, я микро не врубил.
Then let's get through here before the water level rises.
Ой, это реально время? А если бы я не успел, вода бы все заполнила, как я потом спущу ее, либо она вниз опять спускается. Здравствуйте. Куда мне идти? Или мне плыть надо? Подожди, есть где-то... Нет, нету. Нафига я сюда поехал? Или мне туда надо? Я могу на лифте в этом поехать, наверное. И там как-то более удобно спрыгнуть. Чтобы не плыть по воде так много. Гриб-попрыгунчик. Ну, пожалуйста, залезь. Либо залезь, либо уйди в сторону. Оно застряло.
The destination is right ahead! Wow! A new place!
Что за место? Это полусумеру, полушто?
Well, it's just new to Paimon in this dream.
This should be the final destination.
Huh? Really? Yeah, these are just ordinary city streets.
I have powers related to dreams, so it's usually easy for me to tell who's dreaming and who's created by dreams. I guess only those who have thoroughly accepted this dream will be able to come here.
There are so many people here. How can
Прикол будет, если хозяином окажется тот чел, который организовал тот кружок. Как этот кружок называется-то? Кружок людей со сновидениями.
Don't worry, I have a way.
Читать сознание. Мы же должны этот скилл еще раз применить, кроме одного NPC за весь квест. Ну, пожалуйста.
Lisa's always so calm. I wish I were the same.
He's just in an ordinary dream, so it shouldn't be him.
Йос, мы не можем читать сознание. Почему? А поговори с ней.
It's a bit noisy today, isn't it?
Huh? You think so?
Oh, maybe you're right. It's always been quite peaceful here.
Окей, просто бесполезные диалоги. Значит, мы будем слушать мысли людей, пока не найдем кого-то странного.
Shadia has such good taste. I can never go wrong with her opinion.
No, it doesn't.
Конечно же, подходящим вариантом будет самый последний NPC, который мы проверим, самый далекий. Или это ребенок?
Sometimes I wish Rakesh could be more assertive, but I guess I'm also happy enough with the way things are.
No, it's not her, unfortunately.
Вот этот чувак похож на мужика из Сумеру. Возможно, это он. Я хочу посмотреть ребенка. Нет, это не ребенок.
He's just entered the dream recently. It's definitely not him. However...
То оно. Он тоже знает, что это сон.
I see everything.
Sometimes I wish Rakesh could...
Я даже не дочитал субтитры. Что там было, что он сказал.
No, I've heard that plants grow better if you play music for them. And on that note, it's been a while since I last heard you play.
Sorry, I've been a little busy these last couple days. Oh, the Dendro Archon. What a pleasant surprise.
Hmm? Oh, welcome, great Dendro Archon. And your companions, too. I'm Amira. I run the flower shop here. And this is my husband, Moses.
Yes, how may we help you?
You already know all about me. There's no need for all the pleasantries. Perhaps I should call you the dream's owner?
As expected of the
Почему вы
Dendro
все в этом, в Академии такие ублюдки? Я не понимаю.
I'm sorry, Amira. It seems my research has attracted the Dendro Archon's attention. Why don't you go back to the flower shop? I'll come help you a little later.
Okay, of course, dear.
It appears that I was too naive to think I could deceive the Dendro Archon in person like this. To avoid looking like too much of a fool, allow me to ask the first question. How well would you say you understand this dream?
This dream was built by the Akasha, and it has the power to create imaginary people who no longer exist in the real world. As for you, you found a unique way to become the owner of this dream.
Given up? The ability to wake up?
Impressive.
Мужик
You truly
ёбнутый.
are the embodiment of wisdom. Please, tell me how you were able to arrive at such a conclusion. In return, I'll answer the question you're most curious about.
It's simple. Apart from you, this space only consists of real people who are dreaming and imaginary people who are created here. Although you are here and appear no different from the others, I can't sense your dream. How can I wake up a person who's already awake?
Fascinating.
Since you're the fully awake owner of this dream, it can never collapse from you waking up. Theoretically, this should also give you absolute control over this place. But even knowing all of that, one question
Блин, а это
remains.
прикольно, на самом деле, наверное, чтобы у тебя был свой собственный сон, который ты полностью контролируешь всю оставшуюся жизнь, при этом ты в этот сон можешь вовлекать еще и других людей. Какие-то сны, возможно, им навязывать, контролировать. Короче, возможно, это все равно бред и тупизм, но это хотя бы тот вариант, о котором стоило бы, наверное, задуматься, стоит ли отказаться от реальности ради вот такой вот абстрактной власти, я не знаю. Ну, это хоть немного прикольно, если подумать.
Isn't the answer right in front of you, great Dendro Archon? It's because I've dedicated my entire reality to this. I uploaded my entire consciousness into the Akasha when it was still running.
Вау, чел себе мозг перенес в компьютер.
Actually, this all started because of an accident. My original goal was not about the Akasha.
No. You were motivated above all to create a hyper-realistic person. The desire to reconnect with a real loved one.
That's right. However, human models are too complicated. Only the Akasha has a jnana energy supply powerful enough for me to generate and sustain my models. The Akasha is truly magnificent. If I siphoned a minuscule amount of its energy, nobody would even notice. And even this minuscule amount of energy was already more than enough for my purpose. Even using just crude methods, I was still able to train a fairly realistic person. I named my first work Amira.
Huh? You mean the girl we just saw?
She and I entered the academia on the same day. Starting with admission procedures, we bumped into each other 6 times on just that first day. And because of that one day, we eventually went on to fall in love. We studied, conducted research, and made breakthroughs together. Our rhythm was always in step. I felt like we were 2 separate bodies that shared the same heart. However, Elazar later took her from me. Yes, I need more training samples to perfect Amira's personality.
Модели для обучения. Ты что делаешь там? Нейросети?
I found their details in the Akasha's database. Using the pretext of testing for mental health disorders, I implanted signaling devices in their bodies. This way I could connect them to a network, and Amira could feel their yearning. Little by little, they helped her to grow and develop a warm, human personality.
Он создает свою девушку во сне, так еще... Скорее всего, не с той личностью, которая она была в реале.
Allow myself to focus on nothing but my research. I uploaded my consciousness as well and became a part of the network.
So,
Yes, because the Akasha was suddenly turned off, I lost all of my jnana energy. I became imprisoned in the very network I had constructed. At first, I panicked. But after coming to grips with the situation, I realized...
That means everyone in the network is providing you with jnana energy!
That's all there really is to it. I don't think I'm doing anything wrong. I'm just saving them as well as myself. I provide a beautiful dream, and in return, I harvest their jnana energy as fuel for the dream. They can wake up anytime they wish. People need to sleep anyway, so why not have some beautiful dreams while they rest?
I agree. This is the home we spent a great deal of effort on to build for ourselves.
Yeah, she's right. We're staying here of our own free will.
I don't understand this at all, but I just want to spend some more time with my family. I don't want them to be sad.
Thank you, dear. Great Dendro Archon, I hope you can understand.
You don't need to gather around here. It's all right. The Great Dendro Archon is nothing if not kind and considerate towards her people.
Uh-oh. Now he's playing dirty.
Он вкладывает свои слова в уста фантомов. Настраивает против нас реальных людей. Ну, типа того, да.
I won't need you to answer my last question. You're willing to tell me all your secrets because you have nothing to fear. If you use real people as your weapon and turn them against their Archon, then there's nothing the Archon can do.
They just want to be with the people they cherish. I don't think there's anything wrong with me providing them with that opportunity. They don't wish to eternally part with their spouses and friends. What's so wrong about that? If you understood humans a little better, or had also experienced firsthand the absolute devastation of loss, then perhaps you wouldn't be so cold towards us.
If you had used your talents and determination for a just cause, unfortunately, you've committed one of the 6 cardinal sins of the Academia by attempting the forbidden, and you equated people's feelings with cold Jnana energy and deprived them of the pain that they have to face. You lured them into these dreams, and even now, remain completely unaware of how evil all of this truly is.
Pain? Luring? Those kinds of things haven't existed here from the moment this world was created.
She's right here. This is Ilmon's child, Haidar.
Huh? My daughter? What's wrong with her?
This dream relies on a set network, which means that only those with devices planted in their bodies can enter. Carefully think back and retrace your steps.
I secretly went back to the mountainside with Haidar. Minar was already there waiting for... you mean... she isn't actually the real Haidar?
No, because unlike you, she can't enter
Ой,
this
мужик, ну
dream.
ты дурак, конечно.
The moment you came into this dream, it created a Haidar to realize your wish of reuniting with your family. So, tell me.
Она просто ждет нас горе там одна.
She's still out there on the mountainside.
Я, кстати, об этом думал еще в начале квеста.
And she must have been terrified to see her father not in his right mind. Not to mention the monsters in that area.
If Haidar's still out there, then...
What are you talking about, Dad? I don't understand.
I must wake up right now. I can't leave her there alone.
Oh.
It seems the others have also remembered something. People try to avoid pain and stay in their perceived bubbles of safety out of an instinct to protect themselves. This is human nature, but it is also one of their weaknesses. However, why are there still so many people striving to move forward, even when they know the path ahead is dangerous and painful? It's because people don't only live for themselves. They have families, loved ones, friends, and communities. But in this dream, you showed them only the most comfortable and soothing things. This entire world has been built on the foundation of buried and unseen pain. It's all just a well-devised scam.
It seems like I've stayed in the dream for too long.
I still have so many things I haven't done.
Мужики переобулись.
I thought gods didn't understand humans. That would have explained why they created such a flawed world where countless tragedies took place. I didn't expect you to arrive at the answer through sheer power of observation. But unfortunately, it means nothing now. If you wanted to spend a little time in the waking world, go right ahead. In any case, I wanted to spend some time alone with Amira. As long as this dream continues to exist, you'll come back. Humans aren't as strong as you think. And even if you're a god, they won't always listen to you. It's time to purge all the extraneous data and noise.
Ты чё, трассы собрался? Ой. Мужик, ты чё, Архонта убить хочешь? Дурачок, что ли?
I am the master of this dream. I can create endless waves of monsters with the snap of a finger. Don't worry. They'll wake up before they get hurt. Amira doesn't like to see others in pain. If you know what's good for you, leave now!
Scatter! Hi!
Everyone hold hands. The Temple of Wisdom.
Here! Yeah!
А чего на Хидо хп почти нету? Кто ее так жестко задамажил?
You haven't won just yet. This dream is mine! If I go into hiding here, not even an Archon can ever find me. And as long as people yearn for happiness, they will return here and rebuild this paradise!
Hey, stop! What's that? The stream is spiraling out of control and is collapsing now.
Ни хрена себе. А чё, мужик обосрался? Он сбежать не смог?
Amira!
Он убил Амиру нечаянно.
Amira! Amira, are you alright?
I don't feel well.
No, no, no! Please, no!
Ля, мужик умер. Эмира.
Get away from there. Don't ruin my flowers.
What should I do? Where did it go?
Так, а можно...
Left because he doesn't want you anymore.
Спасибо.
Deep breaths. Let's dance. Ready, steady, go! Go! Just shut up!
Just decide for yourself.
Who am I?
Я не Эмира, я... Кто?
What happened? He's not very proficient in using the Akasha's technology, and he spent a lot of Nyana energy creating monsters.
Мужик обиделся.
All the people he created also turned into monsters, including Amira. It's terrible, even for a dream.
Even Paimon's freaked out. Paimon can't imagine what they're going through.
The good news is that the chaos seems to have subsided. Now we only need to wake up the people here and let them return to their real lives.
Amira. My dear Amira. They're all gone. It was just a
Это
big
был
dream.
свой сон, да
I couldn't
ладно.
change my fate. And my knowledge turned out to be useless. What a cruel world.
Do you still think this is our fault?
I don't care about that anymore. The Nyana energy used to sustain this dream has all been transformed into monsters. This dream let me disappear with Amira. I'd rather turn into dust than to ever wake up again.
It seems that everything that's happened is too much for him. He's lost all hope.
I think seeing Amira turn into a monster was punishment enough for him. After comprehending the hollowness of the unreal, it's time to revisit the meaning of existence.
Existence? I'm different from the others. I've long given up everything outside of...
Using my knowledge of the Akasha, I have a way to extract your consciousness from here and
В
put it
капсулу
inside a knowledge
знаний,
capsule.
чел, ты будешь
The
капсулой.
Academia has probably kept your body, so you should be able to wake up soon.
Тело хранится в Академии.
No need. Just let me disappear. Reality means nothing to me now.
This isn't compassion. I won't let you escape your punishment by simply disappearing. As for your life after that, It'll be up to you how you want to exist. Alright, Traveler and Paimon. We should go back. We can finally wrap up this whole thing.
Що там? Звезда. Это брат?
What's wrong, Nahida?
Oh, nothing. Let's tell the people here to gather at a moment of dreams after they
А, или
wake
это
up.
рукодевает? Или брат?
Oh, great! You're awake! Everybody has started to wake up, and we've heard similar reports from around the city as well. From the looks of it, you were able to successfully resolve the issue.
Yes, though it took us a good deal of effort. There will be many people gathering here shortly, so please do your best to maintain order. I need to go to the academia with them now, but we'll be back soon.
Надо мужика разбудить в академии.
Yes, but it may take some time for him to wake up after his consciousness returns to his body. We can leave the rest to the Matra.
Oh, it's the great Dendro Archon. How can I help you?
I would like to check the registration records of a Kasharawar scholar. He should be in an unconscious state right now.
Okay, just a moment. Sorry to keep you waiting, Dendro Archon. We have confirmed that there's a scholar named Beinuni who's been unconscious for a while.
Beinuni.
He hasn't regained consciousness yet, and is still receiving treatment at Bimarstan.
Huh? Isn't his name Musace?
I guess he didn't want to be recognized or bothered by anyone. Please, give the knowledge stored in this to the Matra, and ask them to import it into Beinuni's brain.
Understood. But for safety reasons...
It's simple. This contains his consciousness. It's long been trapped inside of a dream. He's committed an act that affected the safety of Sumeru. After he wakes up, I'll inform the General Mahamatra of all the...
I see. I'll take care of this right away. Thank you, great Dendro Archon.
No problem. Alright. Everyone should have gathered at a moment of dreams by now. Let's head back.
Вернитесь на мгновение сновидения. Кстати, я хочу эту табличку, которая там стоит у них. Но я ее не нащупаю сейчас, походу.
Quiet and just listen in. I wonder what she's going to say.
Hello, all of you who have just woken up. I'm sorry for interrupting your beautiful dreams. I may have acted a little cold when handling things in the dream. I sincerely apologize for that. Dreams have amazing power. They inspire us to remain resolute in the face of adversity, and help those with aspirations achieve their desires. But dreams also have the potential to exploit people, confuse the senses, and distort the truth. As I've said before, I am still learning, and cannot fully empathize with the pain of all the loss you've experienced. But just take a good look around you, and you'll see many other people who have had similar experiences. You should be proud that you've been able to gather here and look toward the future together. The path of life is long, and it's hard for us to see the destination. This leads us to ask a lot of difficult questions. What's the meaning of life? What's the purpose of my existence? Why do I keep experiencing pain and loss? Of course, the most comfortable choice is to stop progressing. Give up thinking, and just keep repeating whatever you're already familiar with. Whenever you have such thoughts, just look at the people and things around you. Some people work hard all day so that their families can have a hot meal on the table at night. Some people travel all over the world in order to create art that resonates with all of Teyvat. Some venture in search of the world's secrets to prevent rapidly approaching, yet still unknown, world-shattering catastrophes. Life is not just about yourself. Each and every one of your actions shapes you and the... Look, friends and family will remember what you've done. And even some people you've never met may benefit from your actions. Therefore, many people will strive forward to forge new paths. Once you begin your journey on that same difficult yet rewarding path, you'll come to know the answers to those big existential questions. Yet they will no longer feel as life-defined. But if you were to believe that life is nothing but an empty, ephemeral dream, then that's also the only thing it'll ever become. You are free to choose how you want to live your lives, but as your Archon, I should first make this information known to everyone. In the end, it's up to you whether you want to embrace a beautiful dream at the cost of your real life.
Nahida said she wanted to speak with us alone. It seems like she went to the plaza in front of the academia. You're amazing, Nahida! Even Paimon was nearly won over by that scholar in that dream.
Well, he's very good at manipulating the weaknesses of human nature, but that dream was incredibly beautiful and enticing. Ordinary people couldn't see through it and easily lost themselves within it. But as long as you can still wake up, you can still move forward with your life. Huh? What makes you say that?
Right! You said that you didn't understand human feelings, but we saw how considerate you were with all these people. Your speech just now really connected with everyone. You did a good job.
Thank you. I've heard a lot of sad stories along this journey, and several of them have touched my heart. You can't say that the victims of the dream really did anything wrong, and what they wanted was also not unreasonable. That's why I could understand them when they tried to resist us and protect. But all of my understanding and stirred feelings probably can't even account for even 1% of the... I don't think this 1% can be seen as an example of what...
You're too hard on yourself, that's for sure.
Alright. I suppose going out into the world will... I've learned that emotions are nothing like knowledge. And that's why it's hard for me to put Benuni, or Mercedes, said that I had never personally felt the pain of loss. But I have a vague feeling that this isn't true.
Давай расскажем ей сейчас про...
I felt like I was wrapped in a blanket of warm feelings.
Или может они решат не рассказывать и все-таки...
It was so warm that it felt like I had returned to the start of my life. But when I opened my eyes, the feeling was gone without a trace. If I have to make an analogy for it, I would say I can no longer see words on a piece of paper after they have been erased. But now that I've experienced this dream, I think I can say with confidence that I won't dwell too much on the meaning of it. It's enough that I can tell I was once supported by that warmth. And if I dwell too much on its exact nature,
Они не будут рассказывать все-таки. И я тоже думаю, что нафиг это надо.
Hey, what's with that serious look?
You keep looking like there's something you want to say. Is there anything you want to tell me?
Я забыла, что хотела сказать.
Since we just woke up, let's stretch a little.
Как насчет потягушек после пробуждения? Ничего, блядь.
A new day is about to begin.
О, рассвет. Задание выполнено. Вах, 60 примагемов. Сколько времени ушло у меня примерно на этот квест? 2 часа я играю. Потягушки после пробуждения. На самом деле, одно здание легенды, ну реально где-то 2 часа отнимает. А мне надо еще сделать их, ой, 3 штуки. А, нет, 2 штуки. Это ивент, а это что у нас? А, это все, вспомнил, вот этот вот квест в пустыне. Так, давай. Давай, теперь к ивенту пойду. К заданию. Ой, а можно посмотреть, если внизу осталось вот эта табличка или нет? Я думаю, она убралась. Еще бы я понимал, где это происходило все. Ну, точно не здесь, точно пониже. Я это место теперь не найду, да? Давай попробовать телепорта пойти, потому что, может быть, я вспомню визуально, как я спускаюсь каждый раз. Аккаунты смотреть я не буду. Вы можете мне, пожалуйста, объяснить, вы боты, блядь, или вы люди вообще? И в чем прикол просить посмотреть аккаунт? Какая с этого выгода будет? Или что с этого произойдет? Я не понимаю. Все так упорно пытаются попросить посмотреть аккаунт, что у меня уже подозрение, что это реально какой-то наеб. Но я не могу понять, в чем тут может быть наеб. Смотреть аккаунты, чтобы что? Чтобы я увидел, что ты выбил пятизвездочного персонажа? Нихуя себе. Никогда такого не было, и вот опять. А где этот квест проводился-то? Ладно, я это место уже хрен найду. Ну и плевать всегда. Вот тогда на ивентовый квест.
Huh? There's a new bulletin board here, and it has pictures of fun guys.
Еще одна доска объявлений. Объявление о мероприятии. Желаете поймать послушных плесенников и подружиться с ними? Мечтаете взять под свое командование множество плесенников и испытать торжество победы над могучими противниками? Вам уже не терпится сформировать из них настоящий боевой отряд и сойти с другими укротителями в захватывающем поединке? Тогда ждем вас на первом в истории турнире укротителей. Кубок Лотоса не отпала. Кого, блять? Поторопитесь, ведь начало уже скоро. Нужно всего лишь подать заявку, немножечко потренироваться, и вот огромный приз уже в ваших руках. Тренировать плесенников для сражения друг с другом. Если это слишком опасно, мы это остановим. Еще здесь написано глава 1. У этого будет... Ну, хотя у этого может быть продолжение ивента через год, через 2. Ивенты же повторяются, тогда окей. Фига себе, как далеко нам идти. Прям через всю карту. Ну, я имел в виду в самый конец карты.
Welcome, contestants, to the Nilutpala Cup Beast Tamers Tournament. I am Cautilia, a senior Immorta researcher and the organizer of today's tournament. I'm sure you're probably all very intrigued by the idea of fighting fungi and excited at the prospect of our amazing prizes. But worry not, the wisdom orb we've developed exclusively for this event makes use of Immorta's most advanced
вот что за предмет.
technology. It is absolutely reliable and safe. So please,
Она абсолютно надежна и безопасна, пиздёж.
Also, it gives me great pleasure to announce that this event is sponsored by Mr. Elhingen, a renowned businessman from Fontaine who has generously provided a grand total of 60 million mора for
60 миллионов мора. Можно мне 60 миллионов примагемов, пожалуйста? Вайтигр, привет. Да, самое начало ивента.
He will be willing to give them his entire fortune.
Я надеюсь, что я как раз вовремя его начал, чтобы там уже открылись все этапы заранее, вот это все. А то меня раздражает, типа, играть ивент 5 минут, а потом следующий этап через 1 день, а следующий через 2 дня и так далее. Победитель должен согласиться продолжить дело господина кого? Эльхингена и организовать будущий турнир. Серьезно?
Paimon can't believe that rich guy threw 60 million mora at this event. Just like that. And what was all that about inheriting his entire fortune if you promise to keep his beast hit? Also, hosted by an academia scholar, huh? Pretty official.
Наверняка этот ивент будет повторяться потом через год или типа того. И это реально как-то потом обыграют то, что ивент будем проводить мы. Это странно. Но я думаю, так не будет, потому что многие игроки этот ивент пропустят. А через год... Ну, короче, через год будут новые игроки, которые первую часть ивента не проходили. Там будет у них вторая часть. И будет странно, если начнется с того, что ты организатор турнира. Почему, да? Хотя до этого ты не играл, как бы. Поэтому это рофл, скорее всего. Почему бы нам не принять участие в турнире, не посмотреть, работает ли эта жемчужина? ГГ опять душит. Мне кажется, этот ивент был недоступен, ну как недоступен, типа там рекомендовалось пройти сначала сюжет, скорее всего тупо из-за этой фразы, типа что до этого нам Академия сильно насолила, реально стоит иметь с ними дело еще раз, и вот из-за этой фразы мне говорили, типа пройди сначала сюжет. Нельзя было подстроить как-то этот ивент, диалог, чтобы этой фразы просто здесь не было тогда уж. Она такая важная, что ли? Я Самиру проходил. Ты же на прошлом стриме как раз был. Ну, позавчера. Там была концовка сюжета. Ну, почти концовка. Там, ну ты помнишь. После босса с Карамучей там оставалось поговорить просто потом с парой НПС. А нам дадут выбрать первого покемона, как как в аниме? Одного из 3 стихий. А, мы идем за жемчужиной.
people ahead of us are still signing up. Let's wait
Там
our
после
turn.
босса не пару часов, ну да, там долго, но там в основном диалог просто был, там надо было приглашение всем по поводу приглашений по всем походить, сказать, что ты не ответил. Удивиться, что письмо не прочитали, потому что все заняты, и, короче, собраться вместе. Ну там просто диалоги и все такие завершающие о том, что как хорошо нам теперь живется.
Golden Comet and Silver Companion. So,
Золотой метеор DenKa, ты что,
you're
дурачок?
competing too?
Что за прозвище?
You know us? But what's with those names?
You're a tough duo if the posters are to be believed. Some mercenaries who managed to escape from you painted your portraits, warning others to avoid messing with you at all costs.
Paimon doesn't know whether to be flattered or to try and
Unfortunately, the rules of this tournament state that beast tamers aren't allowed to use their weapons, or even fight each other directly. Your impeccable combat skills won't be any use to you here. The tournament is about capturing fungi, training them, and
Квест в
commanding them
целом
in
диалог
combat.
строится.
There's no way of knowing whether commanding fungi is a skill you'll be able to master in time.
Но в сюжете, да. Ну, не только в сюжете, в ивенте тоже, да. Но а как ты это еще себе представляешь? Бывают ивенты, где один диалог начальный, чтобы этот ивент начаться, потом у тебя говорят, иди дерись на арене 15 раз подряд. И вот такие ивенты меня как раз таки бесят. А сюжет, он тоже, по сути, да, состоит из диалогов большая часть, но лично мне как-то это не ощущается прям диалогами. Мне это как-то в воспоминаниях остается, как будто там что-то происходило. Хотя, если реально задуматься, то да, там диалоги по большей части. Октоберфест понравился, там сбалансировано еще и пачка мини разные. А, этот, да. Там Славка было прикольно, мне нравился больше всего. А остальные там были 4, да, мини-игры просто по мелочи. Так, турнир заключается помимо присяжников и обучения командования ими в бою. Неизвестно, сможете ли вы со временем владеть навыками командования достаточно хорошо.
We've never captured a fungus before and wouldn't know anything about how to get them. Wait a second, you don't look like a staff member. What are you lecturing us for?
The name's Ania. I used to work for the Eremites, taming grumpy sumpter beasts. Ended up with a reputation for being a beast tamer, so they got me involved with testing the wisdom orb early on. Anyway.
Но иногда в ивентах очень долгие диалоги тоже. Вот в ивентах мне диалоги на самом деле бесит, потому что я заранее знаю, что ивент закончится, и вот этого персонажа я больше в жизни никогда не увижу, и по сути нахрен мне это все выслушивать сейчас 2 часа. Когда здесь сюжет будет заключаться просто в том, что сиди и тренируй плесень. Как бы после этого диалога получасового в голове ничего не останется толком. Я всего лишь необразованное ничтожество.
I do have a lot of experience taming beasts, though. Want me to teach you? You guys are worth me getting to know, as allies or opponents. Because either way, you can get rid of some obstacles for me in this competition.
Well, that was blunt, but also quite honest. It's definitely better to have an expert teach us than figure
Я бы
everything
хотел
out
сам
on our
научиться,
own,
чтобы
right?
меня никто мозг не ебал тут сейчас.
What do you think? Should we take her up on her offer?
All right then.
Где
Take
кнопка
this wisdom
отказать?
orb and let's go catch some fungi at the designated area.
She gets right to the point, doesn't she?
Хотя это прикольный, наверное, интерактивный туториал. Лучше, чем просто сплошной текст, который всплывает постоянно в Геншине.
This is where you'll capture your fungi. The fungi in this area are highly compatible with the wisdom orb, and they're ideal for training and competing with. The wisdom orb can capture and store fungi.
It also serves as a controller. I recommend giving each fungus a code name to make commanding them easier. For example, this one next to me is Pyro 1, which means
Хорошее ты
Pyrofungus
имя
number
дала
1.
им кодовое.
You just go off their element and then number them?
Плесенник номер 1, плесенник номер 2.
Seems kind of boring to Paimon. This fungus looks pretty lively.
Прыскал грибок.
Bouncy happy shroom.
Thanks, but no thanks. I've got my own way of naming them.
У меня есть своя тактика, я придерживаюсь.
Simple, straightforward. It helps me.
Yeah, you're probably used to calling it Pyro 1 anyway. All right, we'll stop. But wait until you hear the...
Так, мне надо, во-первых, эту штуку что, экипировать? В зоне отлова будут находиться плесенники. Если они заметят ваше приближение, то придут в состояние настороженности. Они даже агриться не будут. Если его экипировать, элементарный навык сменится на эту хуйню. Удержите навык, чтобы прицелиться при попадании. Короче, понял.